Welcome to the London Youth Express. I am Renata Leufen, and today we want to look at stopping junk thoughts. We are all aware that we eat foods to nourish our bodies. In the same way, we think thoughts to nourish our minds and with a purpose to build up our lives. But what has happened is that, like there are so many junk foods on the food market nowadays, we are overwhelmed by junk thoughts. They seem to come from everywhere. They bombard us, and usually we think that we have to accept every thought that comes to us, that we think every thought that comes to us, that we just have to surrender to our thoughts, that we are helpless. But this is not true. In order to restructure and also to restore our lives, in order to build up what is broken in our lives, we have to choose our thoughts carefully and choose to think only thoughts that are positive and that are about the life that we really want to have. For example, if there is a girl and she is being bullied at school, and all she does is laments and thinks about the bullying, her life will not be happy, her life will go downhill. Why? Because the girl focuses on the problem and she doesn't think about a solution, and she doesn't move above and beyond the problem, and she identifies with her problem. We should never identify with junk thoughts. Junk thoughts are bad thoughts. Junk thoughts are bad thoughts about bad things that could or might happen to us. Junk thoughts are thoughts of past hurts and disappointments. Junk thoughts are thoughts of, oh, I can't do this thing, or it will never happen. Junk thoughts are thoughts of, oh, I'm stuck, I can't get out, there is no way. Junk thoughts are all thoughts that make us unhappy, that limit us, and that have the audacity to tell us that we cannot do certain things. We got to clean our minds up if we want to have happy and productive lives, and we got to throw all junk thoughts out. How would that be? That we take the junk thoughts like a garment, like a coat, and that we just dispose of this coat and of these thoughts, that we just get rid of everything that bothers us in an instant, in the split of a second. It is possible because we decide on what we think. And if we're honest, it doesn't make sense to live in constant fear, being alive and being in constant fear of perhaps not having enough, not being able to, not getting, not receiving, not knowing, and whatsoever. Doesn't make sense. We got to clean our minds up. And it is not too late, and it is not too difficult. We take one good thought, one positive thought at a time, and think it. And we look for more positive thoughts, more thoughts that lift us up, that make us feel happy, that make us feel good. And we think them. We should go on a hunger strike against all junk thoughts. We should not allow a single junk thought to enter our minds anymore. Because as we've seen, the junk thoughts really poison our lives, and they really make life too difficult and sometimes even unbearable for us. Therefore, we need to exert this mind control, and the best day to start is today, and the best time to start is now. Because if we start to think on the good things, there can be only one result and only one conclusion, and that will simply be that we will have good results, that good things will happen to us, and that we will see that the things which we believed kept us stuck are essentially powerless. If we use good thoughts, time and patience, we will come out of every evil situation, we will transform every situation, and we will build up beautiful and happy lives for ourselves. And every one of us can do it. Good thoughts, time and patience. And let us drive out all the junk thoughts, all the thoughts which are unworthy of us, which we should never think and never even bother about. It is time for good thoughts now. It is time for the right thoughts now. It is time for happy thoughts now. Let us make this a year and a season of happy thoughts, and no more junk thoughts.